Welcome to the iSchool Virtual Academy of Texas. This is the process you will use to access the online school and view your students' progress. So first you log in. You will then see your dashboard. You have an academic snapshot for your student that's going to provide you the courses they are enrolled in, their current grade, their assignments, and whether they are behind or on pace. So when the student is finished, if the student were finished with third grade art, this would show 30 of 30. This is where you will find any messages that are sent to you. This is where you will see any messages sent to your student. You can also see the activity of your student on this card. It will tell you how many minutes on what day your student logged into their course. Then to go to the course, you select the course from the list. If you have one student, you will only see that one student. If you have multiple students enrolled, you will see all of their names here, and you will select the student that you want to observe. For this case, I'm going to select Sample Student. Now from this point on, your view is exactly the same as your student's view inside the learning management system. The only difference in the observer account and the student account is that the observer account cannot submit work. Little word of caution, it will appear that the work is submitted from the observer account, but it is not. It doesn't go anywhere, so it cannot be graded by the teacher. The teacher can't access it. So for this reason, we ask that you protect your login credentials to your observer application. This will ensure that the student does not do work in the wrong account and then will have to redo the work. So if you wanted to see your student's to-do list, select To-Do List. This will tell you what your student needs to do from the day you look at it to 2 weeks into the future. If you want to go back and look at a course in particular, notice you have a progress bar and you see the student's current score. Now I can enter the course here by going to Activities, or I can look at the student gradebook. So if I select Grades, now I see the student's gradable activities, how many activities they have completed, their scores, when it was submitted. I can select it and then I can see the details about that assignment. So I can then see any questions, how the student did, whether they got a question right, whether they got the question wrong. I can see a submission history. So if the student has taken an item more than once, you will see more than one submission. To get out of grade details, you close that. If you wanted to see badges your student earned, you have badges. So if you want to see a dashboard for that student, again, this is the information that you saw at the beginning of the course card. To go back, you go to the three-line menu. You select the home icon. If you wanted to see an overall view of all of your students' courses, you would go to your three-line menu, select Grades, and here you can see the snapshot of all of your students' courses, who the teacher is for each course. If your student has taken courses with us in previous years, if you select Past Courses, they will appear underneath. If you wanted to see your student's calendar, go to the three-line menu. You can go to Calendar. Notice that each course is color-coded. You can either see all of the courses, as you're seeing now, or you could turn certain courses off of the calendar. Your view can change, so you can look at all. You can look at a month, a week, a day. So if you're wanting to help your student organize their schedule and you wanted to print out a calendar, this is the view where you would do that. Again, to go back, go to the three-line menu, choose the Home button, and now you're back. The school will send important announcements through the Announcements tool. So it's important that you monitor the new announcements. Anytime there is a number that pops up above the word Announcements, it means that there is a new announcement that has not been read yet. So you would select Announcements, and in this case, you see that there are multiple announcements that have not been read. Then to go back, your three-line menu, go back to the home screen. If you have more than one student enrolled and you wanted to switch students, go back to the three-line menu, select Choose Student, and then you could then choose any additional students. Thank you.